If you struggle with maintaining a habit, then in this video, I'm going to share with you two tips that really helped me to stop that cycle of starting a habit, being super motivated, and then a couple of days, a week, or a month later, just falling off and completely forgetting that habit, not making progress, and then regretting that I lost the habit and then starting over and over again and just being in that cycle of restarting over and over again. So, what are going to be the two tips that really helped me? First one is pretty obvious, but a lot of people miss it because of a lot of motivation that they have once they actually start out with the habit because they see how beneficial it's going to be for them. They get that rush of dopamine, that motivation, and they just want to get at it. They want to see a bunch of progress, and that's completely normal. But what that usually does is it makes you go all in, right? And the first day, you might, let's say, you want to start a stretching habit, you will be stretching for hours. Uh, because of that initial motivation boost. Maybe you saw a video on YouTube on how good stretching is for your body, how it's good for your muscles for recovery. Maybe you wanted to learn some cool, let's say, tricks and skills, and you just get super motivated. But then the next day, you do it shorter. The day after that, you miss it altogether because you had a lot of homework to do, and that's how your habit dies. So, what I recommend to do instead is do it for an amount of time that you can do every single day, even if it's a very tough and difficult day, right? If it's a packed day and it's a stress day, you can still make it. Because what it basically does is no matter how bad the day gets, you will be able to maintain the habit. And when you have that, you will at first feel like, okay, well, this is too easy. I would like to do more. But no, don't let yourself do more. Stop yourself. Once you hit those, let's say, 10 minutes of stretching, don't let yourself do more. Don't let yourself do more because you need to get used to doing it for 10 minutes. And if you want to do more, that's good. That's great. After a week, you can start doing more because you will already have this habit building up slowly but surely in place, and you will be able to add on more minutes. But don't do that before you have the the habit already in place because I notice it so many times when I just do it for one day, I get more motivated. I want to do more the next. It always ends the same way. So just force yourself to do less than you actually are capable of and that you want to do. Just do the amount of time that you can do every single day. Now, what is going to be the second habit? I'm sorry, the second tip. So the first tip is to uh, make it easy, to make it, let's say, too easy to do. And the second is going to be to never miss a day twice, right? You can't miss a day twice. There will be days where you will come back late from home, where you will have lots of work to do. And that happens, right? Even with the minimal amount of time, you may be, let's say, away on a short trip and you might not be able to do it. But of course, you need to try your best to do it. But if you feel like you can't, that's all right. But the next day, you can't miss it. It needs to be your objective the next day to go after the habit as soon as possible and execute it. Because if you don't, then you will, you, in the back of your mind, you will start developing this kind of a counter habit, right? That whenever you encounter any difficulty or a difficult situation where it's kind of hard to keep that habit, that you are obliged to skip a day and just take a break from it. And once you do that, you know what happens when you tell yourself you're not going to do it today, you're going to do it tomorrow. Eventually, you miss it for 2 days, for 3 days, for 4 days, and the habit is gone. So my these are my biggest tips for you to start small and then make the steps increasingly larger, increase the intensity, increase the volume. And as for the last one, it's, you know, just to not miss a day twice. It's as simple as that. You can miss a day once, but you can't miss a day twice, because missing a day twice is basically a building of a new habit, and missing a one day is just a mistake. Don't miss a day twice, and keep it simple. It's a long game, right? It's a long game. It's not a short game. It's not who can learn the most amount of habits in the shortest time possible. No, it's who can learn habits that they're going to be able to stick to for the rest of their lives, who are going to be bringing value for the rest of their lives to improve the quality of their life, the happiness, the everything. And it depends on the habit that you want to work on in particular, but habits are just amazing, amazing tools that can make your life better, but you have to be able to use them right. Don't stack up too many habits at the same time. Just have some habits that would have the highest impact on your current lifestyle, a biggest positive impact, and start off by one. Once you develop that one, move on to the more, let's say, difficult and less important habits. But at first, take care of the most important ones. I hope this helps, and have a blessed day. Good night.